Hello and welcome to another video from Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that's not particularly old. It's only about 10 years old, but it was based on the vintage 1983 HeMan and the Masters of the Universe television series. And this particular line of figures paid homage to that original animation television series, which was made for 2 seasons. There was a total of 130 episodes that were produced, and it ran from September 1983 to November 1985. But obviously it was continually rerun. Each episode was about 20 minutes long approximately. And the TV series was all based on the Mattel action figure line, which they produced as Masters of the Universe, with HeMan being the main character, and the television series was all built and evolved around that particular series of action figures. And obviously the rest is history. The television series was so hugely popular, it spawned multiple releases of action figures over the course of the years. But this particular one we're looking at today is for the adult collectors, and it is all based on that original animated series from 1983. And this is, I think they called it the Animators Collection. And this particular figure we're looking at today is of Beastman. Okay, so this is the box it comes in, and it comes in with this removable sleeve at the top, but you can see you've got the image at the front there, and the bottom left-hand corner it says Adult Collector. If we turn it around to the back, it says HeMan and the Master of the Universe, contains 1 figure with accessories, consumer information, and the service.mattel.com. You've got the barcode at the bottom there, and the Mattel logo, DKC36 is the item number. Okay, let's remove the sleeve and let's see who we've got. So we are looking here at none other than Beastman. Okay, now these figures, like I say, extremely detailed, and they stand about 7 inches tall. We will have a look at that in more detail in a moment, but this is the inside box, and it says HeMan and Master of the Universe, Beastman at the bottom, Adult Collector, and the Mattel logo at the bottom there. And I just want to turn the box around to the back, because there we have an image of Beastman as he appeared in that vintage television series. And it says HeMan and the Master of the Universe, Beastman. And you've got mateycollector.com, where collectors are king. And it says, based on the successful Mattel toy line, the animated HeMan and the Master of the Universe debuted in 1983 and immediately delighted young fans with unique storylines and interpretations of characters that until then had existed only in plastic. Now, many years later, Mattel pays homage to those thrilling episodic adventures with a collectible line of highly detailed and articulated action figures that are true to the animated counterparts by the Power of Grayskull. Okay, so that's the box. Now, what I think I want to do, rather than have a glare through the window of the box, I'm going to open the box and take the figure out. I don't think I'm going to be able to remove him from the backing card, but let's remove him from the box and let's have a good look at the figure itself. Okay, so I've removed the inner packaging from the box, and this is what we've got. So you can see the figure is still contained in the plastic surround, but it does come on this amazing backdrop. And this is a wonderful display card that you could display your figure in, should you wish to. It's of Skeletor's castle. And then we've got the figure here. Now, unfortunately, I cannot remove him because you can see we've got all these plastic band strapping that's holding him into position, and you've got to break those straps to take the figure out. So unfortunately, I can't do that. But we can have a look at the figure itself, and let's just zoom in on his face because I think his face is pretty done amazingly. They really have done these figures absolutely spot on to the vintage characters that appeared in the TV series. It does look absolutely amazing. Face is absolutely right. His bulging biceps are all as he wore. His arm with the teeth on the elbow, arms, shields, down to his pants and his whip. and there he is all the way down to his boots, and of course his shield at the side there. It's an absolutely amazing figure with outstanding detailing all over his body, and not to mention the articulation. And you can see the articulation on this is absolutely incredible. So the head moves, the tops of the arms move, the shoulders, the top of the arm, you can twist the arm from side to side, the hands move, and you've got the elbow bend there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points of articulation on each arm. You can see that the body moves up and down, so you've got the articulation in the stomach. The tops of the legs move up and down, and the knees and the feet all move. So again, you've got 1, 2, 3 points on each leg. So that's 6 points of articulation, and plus the waist turns and raises. So 2 points there, plus the head. So what have we got? 4, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of articulation on these figures. Now, it says that they were 7 inches on the box, so let's have a look and see if that is correct. So that is, yep, he is actually exactly 7 inches tall, or in centimetres. For those of us that are, we're looking at about 17.5 centimetres. Width-wise, we're looking at about 10 centimetres wide. And if we measure the depth of him, we're looking at about 4.5, 5 centimetres deep. So he is quite a big, bulky figure, and he just looks absolutely incredible, especially in that back lock. So, yeah, I mean, I would display him 100% in this back display card. It just looks absolutely incredible in there. The background obviously makes it. I probably would take him out of the plastic. I wouldn't leave him in the plastic because I think he would look much better out of it and just standing in the alcove of that backdrop. So he just looks absolutely incredible. Really, really lovely range of figures these were. They did quite a large range of these figures as well. I think they cover pretty much all of the main characters from Masters of the Universe, from that vintage television series. And yeah, just done absolutely fabulous. So, how well did these do 10 years ago on their release? Well, bearing in mind, even though Masters of the Universe was very popular, this was an adult collector's toy, but it was geared for who the kids that would have been kids in 1983 that are now adults. So what are we doing? We're moving forward from 1983 to 2015. What is that? 33 years. So anyone that was 10 in 1983 would be in their mid-40s now, or they'd be between late 30s, mid-40s. So that was the range of people that these figures were aimed at, the ones that really remembered the Master of the Universe toys when they were kids. These figures were just second to none. The detailing, articulation, and the quality is just absolutely outstanding. These are probably some of the best range of the Mattel figures that have ever been produced for Masters of the Universe. Yeah, I just can't rate them highly enough. I think they're superb. Now, let's jump forward another 10 years to current day, 2024, 2025. Do they come up very often on the platforms? And the answer to that is they don't really. When they do, you're talking big bucks. Because they were such a limited run, they were only produced for that 1 year. And like with all action figures are limited releases. They run them for a short amount of time and then move on. If they're adult collectors, it's even less quantities, and obviously adult limited editions are even lower quantities. So I don't know the final figures that were produced, but I can tell you that they weren't run for very long, and they're very difficult to find and very, very collectible, and always being sought after by collectors. So they don't appear very often on the platforms, and when they do, it's big money is being asked for these particular figures. Or alternatively, you can come to us at Midas Touch, where we was fortunate enough to manage to find a couple of cases of these figures that had not been opened and were still contained inside a shop, which unfortunately after COVID they didn't come back. They closed down, didn't reopen, and we was fortunate enough to go in and buy out all the stock that was left there. And there was cases and cases of different types of merchandise that was not opened, and there was at least 3 cases of these figures unopened. And so we were fortunate enough to find all of those figures, and all of those figures are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Masters Universe items, and many other toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this fantastic figure with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.